Just lit a candle for the new moon reading.
And I like that it's blood red.
Yes, perfect. It's a new moon candle. Lots of excitement. New moon just what? I Bing.com'd it.
Yes.
41 days until new moon. And by the way, you can go to Bing.com and you can check out what theaters are going to have new moon nearest you. I think we're going to do page 69.
You ripped it.
You ripped it?
I did rip it out so I could read it a little bit easier on the radio. It's hard to hold this book and the microphone. Also, I got to be careful with the candle inside the building.
This is tragic.
Well, I'll put it back.
But
I know what page it is. So this is the. It's post-birthday. It's post-birthday after Edward, releases how dangerous he is, and decides to start to break up. Here we go. New moon, page 69. It's kind of tragic, by the way. I just want you to know.
You're going to burn your shirt.
Well, Ellen, I got a lot going on over here. I'm trying to run a radio station with a candle in
Watch
front of
the flames.
Okay. The breakup scene. Action. He took a deep breath and stared, unseeingly at the ground for a long time. His mouth twisted the tiniest bit. When he finally looked up, his eyes were different, harder, like the liquid gold had frozen solid.
You're not channeling.
Well, but this is all on video. I'm acting. Bella, I don't want you to come with me, he spoke, the words slowly and precisely, his cold eyes on my face, watching as I absorbed what he was really saying. There was a pause as I repeated the words in my head a few times, sifting through them for their real intent. You don't want me? I tried out the words, confused by the way they sounded, placed in that order. No. I stared, uncomprehending, into his eyes. He stared back with apology. His eyes were like topaz, hard and clear and very deep. I felt like I could see into them for miles and miles, yet nowhere in their bottomless depths could I see a contradiction to the words he had spoken. Well, that changes things. I was surprised by how calm and reasonable my voice sounded. It must be because I was so numb. I couldn't realize what he was telling me. He still didn't make any sense. He looked away into the trees as he spoke again. Of course, I will always love you. In a way. But what happened the other night made me realize that it's time for a change, because I'm tired of pretending to be something I'm not, Bella. I am not human. He looked back, and the icy planes of his perfect face were not human. We've let this go on too long, and I'm sorry for that. Don't. My voice was just... Don't. My voice was just a whisper now. Awareness was beginning to seep through me, trickling like acid through my veins. Don't do this. He just stared at me, and I could see from his eyes that my words were far too late. He had already gone. You're not good for me, Bella. He turned his earlier words around, and so I had no argument. How well I knew that I was good enough for him. I opened my mouth to say something and then closed it again. He waited patiently, his face wiped clean of all emotion. I tried again. If that's what you want. He nodded once. And by the way, there's more, but I can't do more. It's so intense. I just feel so bad for Bella right now. This is Ryan Seacrest again. I just feel so bad for Bella right now. So let's take a knee and come back and do the rest on Monday.
On Monday?
Well, today is Friday on my calendar. Are you coming in tomorrow morning?
No, I thought we could do more later.
Ellen, with all due respect, do you know how drained I am from that reading? Have you sat here in front of a candlelit studio and read from New Moon before? I don't think so.
Is it going to cause a fire?
Hurry. Okay.
Brian, help.
What's going on, car? Like you can't light the candle?
No.